What's up guys, my name is Ace, and we got a little bit more information on the full build of the PC version of CoD World War II. I will leave a link to the post down below, but one of the big things in this post is they've confirmed that they're sticking to their guns here. They are not including aim assist in the PC version for people that plug in controllers. A quick note about the gameplay, you might be wondering why the quality isn't 100% and you can see me and my voice isn't matching up with my lips. This is a stream highlight taken from the PC beta, and this is me using an Xbox controller without aim assist in the PC build of the game. This is something that we don't normally see in Call of Duty. Normally the way it works with Call of Duty is if you're using a mouse and keyboard, you don't get access to aim assist, but if you plug a controller in, then you can use that controller and gain aim assist. Now, the reason that they normally do this is you have significantly less range of motion with a controller, and it's a different input method as well. You have way less control over aim with a little thumbstick compared to a mouse that you can move around a decently large area. So the reason they included this is to kind of level the playing field, or try to level the playing field a little bit between controller users and mouse and keyboard users on PC. The problem with this is if they don't balance that properly and the aim assist becomes too powerful, or what the PC community deems as too powerful, like in Black Ops 3, then it's quite frustrating for the people that are playing on the platform the way it was intended to be played on that platform, so they're playing with mouse and keyboard, and they're just getting wrecked by people that seemingly have some sort of an aimbot, or not quite aimbot, but very strong aim assist that they don't get while they're using their mouse. Now, for those of you guys that have been around my channel for quite some time, you'll probably know that my stance on this is I always thought that it was a good idea to have some form of aim assist on PC for controllers, as long as there were methods in place to prevent people from exploiting it and ending up getting aim assist while also using a mouse and keyboard, because there have been exploits in the past where you could kind of trick the system into thinking you were using a controller, but in reality you were still using a mouse and keyboard, and therefore you could take advantage of the aim assist. Now, admittedly, this point of view was kind of from the outside looking in. I'm a console player. I look towards the PC player base, which is generally struggling with Call of Duty these days. And in my mind, it makes total sense to be inclusive and try to bring people in and try to encourage people to come in and use the input method of their choice without putting them at such a severe disadvantage that they stand no chance. So to me, aim assist is just that little leg up that allows controller users to at least somewhat compete with mouse and keyboard users. After playing the PC beta, primarily with mouse and keyboard, but I played that one gaming session for one stream with a controller, and that's where this gameplay came from, like I said, I'm starting to see the other side of things a little bit more clearly. Now, I still don't fully understand the frustration of playing mouse and keyboard against people that are using aim assist on PC with a controller, and I also still feel that some PC users are exaggerating to an extent the power that the aim assist has in their version of the game when someone's using a controller. I still feel that mouse and keyboard generally has the advantage most of the time against people that are using aim assist and a controller. Having said that, there are certain specific situations where aim assist does give you an advantage over mouse and keyboard users. Now, the big thing I realized when I was playing the PC beta with a controller and not having access to that aim assist is you can kind of make do. You'll notice in this gameplay, I'm still doing okay, I'm still getting kills, I'm still hitting my shots, but you'll also see really sloppy aim at anything beyond super close range. And even sometimes in super close range, you'll see some really sloppy shots. It's really clear that I don't have nearly the same precision as I would have with a mouse and keyboard, but I can still make do. And this kind of grayed the lines for me a little bit when it comes to this. I used to be very firmly all for having some form of aim assist for controller users on PC. My argument has always been that the player base is already struggling, and by being inclusive and offering that option to people that want to use a controller but don't want to be putting themselves at an extreme disadvantage, you're going to be increasing your potential player base. But how many people does it turn away that would like to play Call of Duty on PC with a mouse and keyboard, but they get turned away by the fact that controller users have aim assist, and maybe some of them have some misconceptions as well and think that the aim assist is way stronger than it actually is? But the big question is, does aim assist harm or help the player base on PC? And that's one of the biggest factors I feel should be used when determining whether or not you should have aim assist in the game. Personally, I still feel that at least a small amount of aim assist would be helpful for the overall player base, and it would be more inclusive for the PC player base, but I feel it should be toned down from Black Ops 3. Having said that, they've announced that at launch at least they are not going to be having aim assist for controller users on PC. I think it's okay based on my experience with the PC beta. As long as people on PC know what they're getting into, they know that if they're buying that game on PC and they prefer using a controller, they're not going to get aim assists, well, they better suck it up and play with their controller without aim assist, or learn how to get better with a mouse and keyboard. And that's pretty much where I wanted to wrap up today's video. I'd like to know what you guys think on the matter. First off, let me know if you are a PC player or a console player, because that absolutely will affect your opinion on the matter. But do you feel people that use controllers on the PC build of the game should have access to some form of aim assist? If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.